Hey guys, I get asked this question all the time. When you're following an online program and you would rather work out at home, um, oftentimes you're like, what should I get? Um, if you're a beginner and you're working out, I would suggest these few things. You'll want a few sets of dumbbells. Oftentimes you can get them packaged where you get several different resistance. For women who are super beginner to this, I would say yes, you could start with a set of 3 pound dumbbells. I usually don't let anybody in my class work with less than 5 pounds because I know the exercises that we're doing. So I would prefer you get five, eights, tens, 12s, and 15s if you're a woman. You could go lower than that and go with the threes. You could go higher than that and go with the 20s. With my style of training, you're going to get a lot of repetitions in. So, if you're like me and you can lift much heavier than 20-pound dumbbells, that's okay. Um, but it all depends on the program. And you will know that if you're more advanced to go up past that 20-pound dumbbells. And I wholeheartedly welcome that for women. For men, I would say the same thing. You might be surprised. I would have you start with 10-pound dumbbells and go up in increments of five. So it'd be great if you had a set of 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 because my rep schemes tend to be higher. And this is all about, muscle endurance and toning and shaping and less about bulking. You should be fine with those things. Also, I would say it would be a great idea to invest in some stretch bands, whether that be tubing with the handles on the end or your what we call hip circles. We oftentimes can use those to add to the resistance. So let's say we're doing squats. Squats with dumbbell adds a different level. And then squats with dumbbells and a hip circle will take it to a whole nother level. So resistance bands and hip circles. Um, the other thing that I would recommend is like a bench. Um, it doesn't have to be super fancy, but something that would go flat so that you can do multiple things with it. You want something sturdy. If you've got a nice bench, you could do step ups, you could do incline push ups, decline push ups. You can lay on it and do things. You can sit on it and do things. So it would be great to invest in just a basic flat workout bench. One that adjusts would be great, but um, I can show you how to work well with a flat workout bench. The other items I would suggest that you would get is a jump rope. Find one that works for your height. Typically, if you put one foot on it and stand up and pull each handles of the jump rope, you want the jump rope to hit right at your armpits when you're standing with one foot on it. So a jump rope, um, a an exercise mat like a yoga mat. If you have bad knees and you're going to be down on your knees, sometimes you may want to purchase a thicker one. Sometimes you may want to take the workout outside, and it's great to have a supportive mat. Um, Also, what would another thing that would be great would be some sort of medicine ball. You can actually essentially sometimes use a basketball for like Russian twists and different things like that. But if it had some weight to it, that would also add to your resistance. So these are just a few of the things that you can get. I personally, I do own a box. It's big, it stays outside, and a lot of times I want to work out inside. So I'll utilize my steps, I'll utilize a sturdy chair. There are multiple ways that you'll be able to modify with my programs because what I do is communicate with you in terms of what you have access to. And that's how we design the workout. So just to get you started, of course, if you're more seasoned and you've worked out a long time, you'll know other things like the TRX straps, a pull-up bar, even a barbell may be beneficial to you depending on your exercise program. So that's all I have for now as far as equipment and some things that you can purchase to get started.